Assad flees as Syrian rebels capture Damascus. This particular news has been trending since yesterday. The long rule of Syrian president known as Bashar al-Assad is over after rebels swept into the capital Damascus. The fighter has declared the city liberated in a statement carried on state television. Syrians have been celebrating in the streets. Russia, one of Assad's main allies, says he has left Syria and gave instructions to transfer power peacefully. His exact whereabouts are unknown. Syria's prime minister said in a recorded message that the government stands ready to cooperate with any leadership the people choose. He was seen in a video being escorted by rebels. The rebels, who are led by Islamists, have said minorities will be protected. One US official told CNN that events in Syria marked the collapse of Iran's artifice across the Middle East. The toppling of the Iran-backed Assad follows the decimation of key Tehran proxies, Hezbollah and Hamas, in conflict with Israel over the past 14 months. Iraq has also urged non-interference in Syria's internal affairs and said it wouldn't accept foreign meddling in the country. The Iraq government supports efforts to initiate an inclusive dialogue encompassing all factions and orientations in the Syrian arena. In accordance with the interests of the Syrian people, he continued including the establishment of a constitution that safeguards the rights of Syrians and supports Syria's rich cultural, ethnic and religious diversity. But if outside sources try to meddle in Syria's affairs, this will only deepen the conflict and divisions in Syria. Al-Wad warned. My correct people, then this is the latest news happening in Syria at the moment. As Syrians are jubilating, not just that alone, Syrians women who have been detained in prisons has been flayed. Yes, my correct people, watch the rest of the videos and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on the notification button so that you get notified of all latest news. This is World News and thank you for watching.
Hello, my dear friends. Today, my beloved country Syria is undergoing great developments and historical changes. The sun of freedom is finally shining on our land. For the first time after years of killing, oppression, and deprivation, Syrians are finally living the promise of a dignified life, free of fear, free of bombing, and free of the daily threat of displacement. We are living the dream right now that the war has actually ended, that our cities are emerging from the shadows of injustice and tyranny. We now look to the future with hope and envision a new era in which all children can live in peace and safety. That they would grow up to become a generation dedicated to peace. Today, my beloved country turns the page on war and conflict, and we open a new page that includes all Syrians. Today is a day of love and peace, a day of happiness and joy shared by all Syrians. Thank you, my dear friends, for being a voice of support and solidarity. Your help has guided us as we strive to bring peace to our land. I send my love and greetings to each and every one of you.
Who's live for us in Damascus. Zaina, you're live with us here on Al Jazeera, as you know. Just tell us what the mood is like, what you're seeing and where you are.
I'm sure you can hear the sound of gunfire, celebratory gunfire. We are very close to the Umayyad Square. This is in the center of the capital. We are also at what used to be the Syrian State Television and Radio. This was the Syrian State TV. It is now under the control of opposition. Opposition fighters have arrived from the south of the country and from the north of the country, and they have met here in the capital. It was from the studios of this building where the opposition, and I'm sorry that I'm using my phone, but we've had major technical issues today, as you can imagine. This is from where the Syrian opposition declared Damascus has fallen, and at the end of Bashar al-Assad's rule. We've been driving around the city. There's not much traffic in the street. Shops are closed. People are still a bit concerned and worried about what will come come next. But those who are in the streets are celebrating, and they're saying that this is a new day. Many of the people are not from Damascus. We saw them head to the People's Palace. It's known as the People's Palace. That's where Bashar al-Assad used to receive foreign dignitaries and guests. That was one of the first places that the rebels went to, because they feel that this is a palace that belongs to them, and that this country does not belong to President Bashar al-Assad and his regime. So people are really waking up to a new Syria, a very different Syria. And what they're telling us is that we've been speaking to some of the opposition fighters here. They're saying that the plan is for an orderly transition, and that's why they are protecting state institutions. They don't want the state to collapse. Some of them have told me that we don't want to make the mistakes of the past, like what happened in Libya or like what happened in Iraq. We want a smooth, gradual and orderly transition of power. As we made our way to Damascus, I can also tell you that we saw mothers searching for their sons who were in regime-run prisons and detention centers. They were filled with joy knowing that their sons were still alive, because as the rebels made their way to Damascus, from Hama to Homs, even from the south to Damascus, they liberated really.
هاي غرفة بنته انهبت هبي. كانت غرفة بنته. الله لا يردها. هاي عم يقولوا خدي خالتي خدي صحتين حقك ومستحقك.
في شيء هون، شوفي
ما صار شيء. وين قسم الرجالي؟ لك وين قسم الرجالي عمار؟ رجالي وين رجالي؟ بيبينا تحت ولادي فوق محير هون في. تنزيلا مالك الماركات ولدي دون شوف.
أثناء الخروج الله أكبر. أثناء الخروج طلعنا من هالمكان. طلعنا من هالمكان. هيكو طلعنا من المكان. ما بعرف وينهم. أثناء الخروج.
أشو ليش قاعدون أنت؟
نحن بشار الأسد قتلنا.
أيوة.
نهبنا. أشو إحنا بدنا له؟ لأننا قاعدين هون. أشو عملنا له؟ نحن بنعبي مي بنشرب هون. أشو إحنا عملنا له؟ نحن ما لنا ذنب. أشو إحنا عملنا له؟ لا بنشرب هون.
يا أخي ليش عم تبكي أنت يا عمو؟
بشار نهبنا. قتل بيوتنا. نهبين. ما عندنا شيء نلبس والله العظيم.
هدلكم بيوتكم؟
هدين كلهم ما عندنا شيء. هون بنشرب مي. ما طريقتي بنقعد عند الجماعة.
ايه
نقعد نسهر عندهم. اشو بيهون والله العظيم ولا خلانا نقعد دقيقة بالبيت. هو بشار الأسد واطي طير نسقطه بهالصرماي. والله أكبر والصور الأحرار.
Just as importantly, bringing back empowerment will give us a crucial tool with which to obliterate the deep state, drain the swamp, and starve the warmongers, these people that want wars all over the place, killing. They love killing. And the globalists out of our government. We're going to get the warmongers and the globalists out of our government.
Welcome back to Christy TV. Trump has explained the situation in this particular country. And according to President Trump, he said that US this time around is not going to put their hands in this particular war in Syria at the moment. Although this is not a war, this is just a peaceful overthrow. They have overthrown their former president. This particular president is like, this is, let me say, rule ship, this family rule ship, family political party or whatever, how will I even put it? This particular party, this particular man, the former president of Damascus, which is Syria. This man have ruled Syria for about 24 good years without coming down. And before that, his father have already ruled from 1967 till the year 2000 when that man died. Not be that alone, this man now started from where his father stopped. My correct people dem, there is jubilation all over Damascus. Thank you for watching. What is your opinion? Tell us in the comment section what you have to say regarding this, because we all know that ever since I was small, I know too well that even the ones I read in the Bible, Syria has always been in a war. Syria has always been a place of terrorists. We Nigeria, in fact, not just Nigeria, people have tagged Syria as a terror country, publicly known all over the world. So now they have now taken over. And this video you are watching now is the people that overthrown the current president who fled away from Syria. My correct people, then what do you guys have to say concerning this development? Is it a welcome development or not a welcome development? My prayer is that these rebels that took over from this particular government and they have now formed their own government, is that they should not keep killing, which Assad did during his own tenure. They should maintain the peace. And again, there's nothing like value of life. Enough of the excessive killing in Syria. They should end killing, end maltreatment, ill maltreatment of the citizens. All kinds of atrocities being committed by the past government should not be included in this present regime. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on the notification button so that you get notified of all latest news. Remember, Christy TV covers you local news, global news, and all political affairs, including Biafran and Nigerian news. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.